The Diary of a Certified Psychopath. Off the crank. And then, no sooner had the final job lot of ticket-holding adrenaline junkies brought themselves gently back down to earth with several dozen steady revolutions on the pony carousel, a self-effacing sun rose to reignite humanity's collective soul with a zest for life, and naturally alleviate any of the delayed and less desirable effects of a Sabbath afternoon filled with high-velocity intervals upon multiple forms of rotational recreation. Active physiological therapy, founded on basic Newtonian laws, that may soon be cannily remarketed as dynamic gravity simulators, and charge passengers 5 times more for that 90-second fix of ephemeral euphoria. A divinely administered dose of vitamin D remains free for all those with regular sleep patterns, declared a solitary blackbird, balanced upon his verdant rostrum as I approached the Burrells roundabout's dense acreage of decorative shrubbery. Then why, may I ask, exhaust those tiny lungs with such a tuneful yet taxing homage to dawn's dimmest glimmer, and induce the compulsion to doze until it's time for your feathered fraternity's obligatory twilight reprise? Receiving no answer to my astute inquiry, I squandered the rest of this terminally localized loiter around my hometown's tranquil fringes and idyllic period quarter, staring at the ever more profuse wild wool barley that flourished across its myriad grassy verges. These bristly protrusions that sprout from a variety of blades belonging to what any swivel-chair horticulturalist might classify as feral flora are colloquially christened foxtails by virtue of their uncanny resemblance to a field mouse's feather duster, though throughout my misspent youth they were denounced by all knowledgeable grown-ups as nothing but a hazard for the innocent canines whose ears and paws they would lodge inside and crawl up, like legless caterpillars, whilst using them as toy arrows in games of cowboys and aborigines was considered more dangerous than jumping eye first onto a bill spike. On the subject of innocent and defenceless creatures, besides successfully avoiding all J-sliding snails that chose to brave one slither across harm's way at the first tell-tale tickle of this morning's unreported drizzle, or for better shelter beneath an opposing garden's yucca plant, my sole selfless deed for the day was to reattach the left arm and lucky legume of the pictured rodent, using a super-strong adhesive branded by the large herbivorous primate perhaps best known for his numerous appearances in a host of Nintendo's most popular video game franchises, and an equally illustrious cinematic career, starring as the lead and title character in what was arguably Hollywood's defining monster movie, along with its many subsequent remakes, reboots and spin-offs, including those that cast him as Godzilla's arch-nemesis. The cherished family heirloom in question was acquired well over half a century ago as an engagement gift, and deprived of his appendage due to rough handling during a recent house move. Needless to say, it remains sentimentally irreplaceable by any contemporary equivalent or insurance payout. No preoperative photographs were taken out of discretion, though the sticky remedy was once again acquired from that prominent high street retail store specializing in mainstream bike brands, which provide mass-produced solutions for the budget-conscious customer, all assembled by skilled mechanics at prices that won't jeopardize next year's holiday savings, but which no serious cyclist ever admits to consulting for any related advice, servicing, tools, or accessories, for fear of ridicule amongst their elitist peers. 2 tiny dabs, followed by 60 seconds of drying time, and our brave little patient was ready for his recuperative snooze.